program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
What up, it's Bill Cabins. I'm bringing y'all another video again today. So we got Bandman Keville. He finally speaks on CJ on 32s and CJ's so cool. So let's get right into it.
Biggest reasons why like CJ's so cool like fell off bad because after him and Royalty had got into it or whatever about the kids, which was really his main source, his only income, literally. The man only income.
And where this boy at? He look like he in a foreign country or something, chilling. Look like a Spain or something.
Was dealing with kids, right? So if somebody takes these kids away from you, they automatically take over 75% of your income from you, which you are used to making. That's first of all. Second of all, if you turn around and then you start getting loans on money that's not there and you're not good with money management, you're going to automatically fall off. You know what I mean? That's the reason why, you feel me, he fell off real bad type shit.
Facts, okay.
But that's what's so crazy, though. You got to know how to manage money. You got to definitely be surrounding yourself with the right people, man. Most of the people that come around you would be like fake haters and fake, you know what I mean? And when I came around, he was damn near asking me, like, man, bro, you know, I'm fucked up right now. You think I can get a loan and this and that? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean? Like, type shit. So, when I got around him,
Hey, that's he said, what you mean? You need a loan? Hey, Keville funny, boy.
he had met this guy named Big Al. When he got into it with Big Al said he worked with a company or whatever that can get him loans on his YouTube channel and this and that. And he was like, man, bro, what you think I should do? I'm like, shit, I don't really know. That's on you. If you can afford to pay these people back, shit, do it. But at the same time, seeing one of your biggest YouTubers go broke is crazy. Now, if we pay attention to everything, like I said, dealing with the kids, you got to think about it like this. You got three kids by one girl. She takes all the kids away from you. This is your only source of income. Me, I say, man, won't you just find some other people who you can use their kids or just go to get around a lot of kids to make money. But instead, you try to do this relationship goal shit with Lexi. You know what I mean? You try to fire your daughter back in from Indiana. You know what I mean? It's just people not catching the vibes like how they caught the vibe the first time with them. Then
the fact that Bandman Keville, CJ on 32s knows this type of information, you can tell that CJ So Cool is an open book once you get around him and he's telling all his info. No matter if these people are close to you or not. Now, I don't know if Keville was that close to So Cool, but for him to be able to break down everything like this is crazy to me. So how I'm thinking is this CJ So Cool is an open book to everybody. He's gullible. He's doing all of this for these people to be able to break down his situation from the finances to his relationships to his YouTube channel. You don't want to beef with people that know everything about you. You got to make it make sense.
Taking these big ass loans and they're scamming the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to pay it back, so you can't really afford to pay it back. So you damn near stuck trying to like figure out, damn, should I change my name or what? But at the same time, man, like I look at it like I feel like he can get straight. The nigga just got to get smart because it's a lot of ways to get right in his field. But if you're not mentally there, you're going to fall. You feel me?
All right, that makes sense.
That's the only bad thing. You're going to fall hard. When you have to, especially if you're competing. Now, if you're trying to compete with people and you're trying to be in competition with everybody, that shit only going to hurt you because a person like me ain't doing bad. You know what I mean? And if you're trying to compete with all your friends, that's the thing about him. He don't want nobody to pass him up. Even people he work with, D-Lo and all them. I feel like the nigga never wanted D-Lo to, like, he was in, how you like in competition with a nigga you got working for you and don't want this nigga to do. I used to hate them type of people growing up. Like, it'd be a person you with but they don't want to see you with more money. He one of them type of niggas. Don't want to see you do better than them. Don't want to see you dress better than them. Don't want to see your car better than them and shit like that. So I feel like when we came around him, you know what I mean, we just seen things, but we ignored it. Like, as far as like, okay, this nigga is just, I guess he just like this. I don't know what the fuck. Like let's see if I can buy some mirrors.
Hey, man, now, like, CJ on 32's broke it down, but the way Keville breaking it down, it's just like, it's hard for me to believe CJ So Cool made it this far in life being this stupid. Like, the mind of a 5-year-old, but he was able to become a millionaire. Like, it's starting to make it seem like royalty was the key to everything. If this man can't think, let's continue, man.
Something. He'd be like, man, I gotta get those Amiris too. Or I go get a new chain. He'd be like, I gotta go get a new chain too. So I'm not the type of person. I don't give a fuck what you get. If you go get something, I'm not trying to compete with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all go do something, I'm gonna be like, damn, that's what's up, bro. You got a nice car. I've never been like the type of nigga that'd be jealous of what you got going on. That's why I'm blessed. I've never been a person that'd be like, oh, damn, bro, why you ain't tell me you was going to go get all of my Amiris, man? I got to go get all of Amiris. So, that's the type of person he was. And when you're trying to keep up with a person that's making all this damn money, it's going to be kind of hard because you're on a loan. I'm not on the loans. You know what I mean? And when I was coming around him, like, as far as if I land a deal, like, let's say if I land a big deal, he'd be like, man, why you ain't put me on a big deal? Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, everything is not about you type shit. So I'm looking at it like, to be honest, I was never mad at bro, like, at all. I just know that he the type of nigga, like, okay, for instance, when I did the high speed, the nigga texts me like, man, bro, you did the high speed in Miami, bro, and all my fans are looking at me crazy because they think that you're crazy, and I couldn't believe that lame ass shit. I was like, what? Like, you feel me? So it's kind of like, and remind y'all, I know all the man business, and I never even got on the internet and spoke about that. The business that y'all will want to hear, I don't even speak about it because it's deep as hell, right? But it's a lot of weird shit that...
He's saying the same thing CJ on 32 said. It's a lot of information. Look, they both of them combined probably got enough info to end CJ So Cool's career, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure even CJ on 32 probably know about the nigga deep down business that he probably don't speak on. But at the end of the day, like, I look at it like, with bro, it's like, if people pay attention to it, he's just like a big kid or whatever. You got to damn near hold his hand with shit, like, because he don't understand nothing. He don't know nothing. All he knew, even like we went to California back, about 2 years ago or something like that, man. A nigga couldn't even make no food. He like, yeah, bro, man, royalty usually cooks for me, and royalty usually washes my clothes, and royalty holds my penis when I piss, or...
Why you playing? That's what I just said. It looked like royalty was taking care of everything. Hey, man, I dare So Cool to say something about Kevo, man. This man gonna make him end his career. Might want to end his life.
Shit like that, like, bro, would you stop talking about this lady game?
Oh,
like, you
man.
steady, like, you're so dependent on this lady, folks. Like, so it shows that if a person gets a $2-3 million loan or a $2 million loan, whatever, and you need your girl to do everything for you, how the hell are you going to be able to pay this loan back? How do you have the independence to be able to pay the loan back, period, though? Like, you feel me? If you need this girl to do everything. So that's how I look at that shit. Like, everything has to make sense with me. I get $6 million, $5 million, I'm not finna go rub it in his face and try to do this and try to do that. And, like, you know, he's that type of person. Like, man, I'm about to go do this. Oh, like, I say I'm finna go get it. Let's say if I say I'm finna get this. He's like, oh, man, damn, I need to go get... Do they got a better one than that? Or do they got... Like, bro, I'm not trying to compete with you. You go get the car. I'm gonna be there happy for you. But he wasn't. So some niggas will kind of get tired of that shit. They'll be like, man, this nigga is like... You'll push somebody to the breaking point of like, man, this nigga really is... Like, I can't keep hiding this nigga a hater, though, low-key. You know what I mean? So he was kind of just like that on some... Like I said...
Now, let's keep it real. How he said about the loan, I'm the type of dude that if you piss me off by you not having certain intelligence, and I think you should have certain intelligence at a certain age, and certain wisdom when it comes to things. I honestly believe, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. I honestly believe that Bandman Keville got mad and upset, not on some rah-rah stuff, but he got mad and upset that CJ So Cool was so dumb that he finessed him into taking these deals, finessed him out of his money to show him, like, wake up, dude, you too gullible. That's what I think. Not intentionally, but he's like, all right, man, this nigga dumb, man. Like, man, go sign the deal then, man. You keep asking me all these irritating questions. Because I don't know, I used to do that when I was a lot younger. Like, man, why you so dumb, man? Let me show you something so you can, because obviously you're not listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in my comment section. Let me know if y'all know what I'm saying. I think that Keville just got pissed off at how dumb he was and just, all right, man, let me bust this move so I can really show him that this man gullible. You know, that's what I feel like, but I might be wrong. But let's continue.
It's a lot that a nigga can really speak about that have shocked people, but it's kind of like to the point where, like, he was only for himself, even with the girls, even with Lexi, and bro ass just gotta stop worrying about females and really stay focused on what he supposed to be focused on. You know what I mean? That's what it really is about. You know? No cap. Appreciate you, my boy. But I think that the reason why he said he got live diamonds from Ice Champ is because I feel like he's trying to, okay, so when you're going through what CJ So Cool is going through, he has to, like, degrade the situation to make himself feel better. So he's probably man, they gave me live diamonds, man, and I'm only worth $7,000, man. I'm like, what is this, man? And I think he is on that level because at the same time he said, well, if I'm broke, well, it's okay to go broke because Mike Tyson went broke and all the rest of these guys went broke, and like, bro, if you went broke, gang. Like, go file for bankruptcy and do it over again. Go.
Remember when I told y'all this yesterday? Hey, CJ So Cool can never admit when he's wrong.
To a new LLC and start you a new name if your name fucked off or whatever it is, but at the same time, it's like he's the type of person that he blames any and everybody. So, for instance,
facts.
Like when his house was getting broken into, when he was messing with the little prostitutes and shit, he would basically blame
not the little prostitutes.
You. He'd be like, let me see. He'd blame you, and he'd be like, damn, what's wrong? Yeah. So gang basically, I got you. So he'd blame you, and he'd be like, man, if I want to never, like, let's say if I'm like, man, let's go to the mall or some shit, let's go do something. And let's say if he had a girl staying at his house, like a little prostitute girl or something, he'd be like, man, if I want to never.
Hey, Kevo's definition's funny. He said little prostitute girl.
To the mall, man. Then the prostitute girl in the house probably would have never, took my stuff. It's like, man, come on, gang. Like type shit. He like one of them type of people. Like anybody know him, they know what I'm talking about type shit. But that's what it really be about, though, gang. It be just about that, though. But I mean, folks, one thing about them that I know, I'm gonna just give y'all a little insight. Folks love these whores, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even cap on that. Like, he got a real girl fetish. Like, he has to hit he love Vegas because of the females. Now, as far as
it just make it funny because Kevo's so calm breaking this nigga down. Dissecting him, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I know Keville been around him, but this is why you gotta be careful with friends like Keville. Because Keville can be your biggest downfall or he can be your greatest asset depending on how you treat him as a friend. You get what I'm saying? So this man is breaking CJ So Cool down to a science and not stuttering this off the top of the dome. So you could tell that Kevo, CJ on 32s, they be reading people as they're doing relationships, what people should be doing. Because the way they're able to get on camera, break down CJ So Cool, that means that they were friends with those. They were friends with him, right? But as their friendship developed, they were watching everything that he did, everything that he said, not maliciously, right? But to gauge him as a better person. And a lot of people don't do that. If you know what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people become friends with people and 2 years down the road, they really don't know who that person is. Like Keville and CJ on 32 seem to know So Cool inside and out. And that's crazy to me.
I feel like that's his downfall. It's not like he's on crazy drugs, but it's the prostitutions. The prostitutions and the gambling is bad. You know what I mean? And me personally, I don't got no beef with, like CJ, So Cool and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Everything good. It's just to the point where, like, it's just little things that irritate me as far as the way he'll say stuff about stuff. And it's like, bro, I really know you. Like, really know you. It ain't like you just talking from a distance. I know a whole lot about you. Like, plenty times where we had to make little prostitutes say, hey, man, can you go to the hospital and get rid of the baby?
Hey, Keville's turns, little prostitutes. You got to get rid of this. Hey, his terminology, man.
And little shit like that. Like, then nigga, millions and millions of girls' inboxes, the youngest girls, like, all types of shit. So that's what I look at it like.
Not the youngest girls.
Bro, just leave. Don't mention my name. Trust me, bro. Like, I am a troller. I will troll your life away all day. You will want to kill yourself playing with me, bro. Like,
damn.
You feel me? Like, I will get on my podcast every day and literally talk about your ass all day. And bring girls on the show. I get real dirty and bring them girls that you mess with, them young girls on the show. You know what I mean? And give them a platform and all that. So leave me alone, gang. Don't never say nothing about me, ever. Type shit. So,
if I was CJ So Cool, I would say something about Bandman Keville, man. I'm just saying, man. The way So Cool think, hey, if you watching the video, So Cool, man, look, I know this is part of your plan to get CJ on 32s to talk about you and get Bandman Keville to talk about you. And he said at this moment, he'll expose all of you if you say something. If it was me, So Cool, I would just say something. Because he might not even do nothing. So Cool. I don't know, man. He might not even do nothing. He might be capping, right?
But that being said, yeah. I feel like I seen the thing with CJ on 32, and I see, like, basically what he talking about when it comes to, me and him know a lot about that shit, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to CJ on 30, CJ So Cool, you feel me? But it's just, man, bro, like, niggas really, like, not really putting them out type shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
I respect Kevo and 32s up until this point, but I found the new respect for Bandman Keville, man, because I kind of knew how he was, and this live is proven. I knew him basically 90%, but the things that he probably could have exposed on CJ So Cool, he didn't. So I respect him for that, because it just seems like if they really wanted to, CJ and Keville can have a podcast, break it down and tell all of CJ So Cool, and then probably end his career. And it might make So Cool might want to end his life. If you know what I'm saying.
Man, bro, like, leave me alone with this shit, man. Like, and I feel sorry for him, really, to be honest, because when them kids got took away, that's when you seen them go downhill. He was trying to keep up off the little money that they gave him, but he tries to do everything to the biggest level, the highest level. Then people got to watch you upgrade, then watch you downgrade. You know what I mean? When you supposed to be taking that money and saving, you supposed to be putting that money into credit. Folks didn't know nothing about credit when I first met him. He didn't know too much about nothing. He was solely dependent on everybody else to help him, make money and do this. And I'm just like, bro, in the situation you in with the fan base you have, you can't. I understand that you're entertaining kids, but you are forgetting that this is fake and reality is real, and you are grown. You know what I mean? And by you being grown, you have to think like an adult, not think like a kid. You're paying bills like a kid. You're doing this like a kid. You're really acting like a kid. Mentally, you will be playing the game for 3 days straight like a kid. You know what I mean? So, great actor, but bad money management. You know what I mean?
Hey, being a great actor and bad money management is crazy.
And like played the blame game a lot with shit. You feel me? So, as far as that, I didn't really trip about him saying, "Oh well, yeah, you know, he's but in the Keville, the this and that, and you know, scammer and all this." But the thing is, though, it's like, bro, what I know, the information that I know about what he was doing, you know what I mean, is to me, I feel like it's a scam type shit. You feel me? So I'm looking at it like, if you are doing what you're doing, and you know you're not really getting no money like that, then you doing something wrong type shit. So I'm like, bro, I think you should get into learning how to teach people how to do YouTube, maybe, you know, selling a course, selling a class, doing this, doing that. But
I see what Keville's saying, you know, basically finesse with his fan base, but them courses, all that stuff is a scam to me. You know, most of those information that you make in courses like that, you can find out online and put it together yourself if you got enough time and dedication to it. So I see what Kevil's saying, you know, create more streams of income, but the way So Cool is so dumb, you got to give them something simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically start three channels to get them all monetized, because So Cool's brain can't handle the business mindset, if you know what I mean.
when you trying to teach him, a lot of distractions come. All he cared about was royalty, you know? Man, y'all new to this, we basically talking about CJ So Cool, you know what I mean? You know, falling off type shit, which I feel like he can get back on if he's smart. Maybe he's turn up and then he's saying that I'm not motivated and all this type of shit, but I mean, you gotta get motivated, you know, especially if you got kids. You don't want to be that person that just, you know, because people fall off, but some people can't get back on. And you gotta think about it like, people always say you need different sources of income, different sources of income, different sources of income. You gotta stay humble too, though, man, because you can have one thing going on and then that shit can crash, and then you know, going through what he going through. That's why.
Facts.
Me, I got 7, 8 different sources of income. I have trading, you know what I mean, where I'm almost at an M in 3 weeks. I got M2, you know what I mean, which I teach people how to do credit cleaning using the AI. You know what I mean? I got sports betting. You know, I'm doing everything, literally. I'm not just saying, oh, well,
See, but So Cool's mind don't have the brain capacity to do more than one thing, it seemed like. So for him, the best thing would be, because I don't think he can handle a regular business, is to just have multiple YouTube channels where he's making AdSense from and posting on each one. I think that's the simplest thing for him to comprehend and handle. That's just my opinion.
I'm on YouTube and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Hell no. Like, YouTube, come on, bro. Like, people been seeing that shit, like, is taken away from people. Like, literally, they trying to sell more ads on YouTube. So what they doing is they trying to keep you know, on there while paying them money. So they took the algorithm. If niggas didn't pay attention to that like a year and a half, 2 years ago, they dumb as hell. You know what I mean? So you have to have another source of income. So if you see niggas getting real money right now, it's not because of no YouTube. It's because they're doing other things.
100% facts.
You feel me? Now, if he would have stuck to probably doing the raffles and stuff like that, then he probably would be up some money right now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he would have had to do that right, because all it takes is one person to find out that, you know, he didn't get the car, or he didn't do the right things, and it's over with. He fucked. You know what I mean? Especially dealing with the right person. You know what I mean? Well, by the time they put that shit out on every blog or every, you know, YouTube channel saying some shit, then it's over with for that type. So I just feel like bro needed more of you. And then it's just so many ways. If I was in his situation, the very first thing I would have did was went on these kid channels and try to, even if he had to get on, do some shit with Miss Rachel, he could have linked with Miss Rachel, You know, the white lady that be on YouTube singing with the kids. He could have did some singing along or something to get his channel back up on some smart shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And start back blowing himself up. But he want to sit in the house and be too cool and act too famous type shit. You gotta stay humble through this shit because you never know what.
Hey, why Keville so calm? Reading CJ so cool. That's exactly what. Long story short, just like this is what I can respect about Bandman Keville on 32s. It take a certain type of art to read somebody in as few words as possible, but you still get the gist of everything that you need to know without over explaining things.
Position you might be in later.
Oh, man.
Especially if you dealing with somebody else's kids. So you're making all this money off somebody else's kids, and when they see that, they're like, this nigga is making all this money off this. Let me take them kids away. Come on, give me them kids. They take them kids. Now you sitting in the house, you know what I'm saying, and you just looking crazy and like, you know what I'm saying? And then you having all these problems back and forth to court. Then shit slow down.
Oh, man.
Me, I stay humble all the time, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'll be flexing, but not like overly trying to shit on a nigga, because at the end of the day, what'll happen is you can be in that same situation. That's why I told myself, if I get some money, I'm gonna continue to make more sources of income, because especially if it's like tied into something that's involving YouTube is not guaranteed. You know what I mean? Even when he was running the raffles and shit, that shit not really guaranteed. You know what I mean? Because what if a motherfucker try to treat it like, you know what I'm saying, something else? You know, it's just a lot of different things, you know what I mean? That's not all the A1. Now, you can do the loans, but if you ain't doing the smart shit, if you want to go get apartments and cars and jewelry, then that's dumb as hell. You know,
Facts.
but at the same time, like I said, you gotta, he gotta just be a little bit more smart, humble, and deal with the right people, put the right people in his circle and shit like that. He put all his life into one female, and it affected him.
Now he put all his life into one female, and it affected him.
Other backup plans, because I be moving panicky. I move like anxious when it comes to like one thing. Like if one, it's just like having one job and then not knowing that the job will fire you. That job fire you tomorrow. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like you gotta think like that. Like I don't want to be dependent on no damn just one job. I need 10 jobs. You know what I mean? With a side hustle.
Facts. 10 jobs.
You know what I mean? And that's what it be. Like, people be like, damn. So what'll happen is they'll go broke and then get mad at you. Or they'll just start blaming people that was around them. Like, yeah, my friend, that other friend, if he wouldn't have came around, or I wouldn't have never ran into the prostitute if I wasn't looking at his Instagram, because his Instagram made me motivated to get prostitutes. Type shit. Like, come on, gang, get your ass out of here. That's how he think. That's what he'd say.
Oh, man.
Like, you know what I mean? You did them hoes wrong by yourself, gang.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at all that shit. But the good thing about me is I don't be tripping about things. I look at it like, shit, I'm going to continue to make money. Like, money is like, I make money, bro. One thing about me, I make money type shit. I don't got to do nothing. I need to make the money. No, he ain't never gonna blame himself. He ain't never gonna sit and say, you know, no, this was my fault and I did this. Nope. He gonna blame your ass quick. He like, no, I would have never. Well, yeah, I did this girl, but I would have never met her if I wasn't looking at your page and seeing that you and. Like I said, like even when I started traveling, when I was going traveling and stuff like that, it was like the nigga was kind of jealous about that though type shit. He was jealous about me traveling. I'm like, man, the nigga jealous about me traveling, gang. Like, I can read it, but...
This is not a good look. This is not a good look. CJ so cool. You don't beef with dudes that... These dudes are just not... Kevo and CJ on 32s are just not average dudes. When I say that, I mean they smarter than the average nigga when it comes to street smarts, common sense. These are two dudes you don't want to beef with. And they got hella people that follow him. Like, hey, we 32 gang deep. Bandman Keville got his own audience deep. You talking to grown men that know business sense and street smarts at the same time. So my best suggestion for So Cool would to be quiet. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't say anything else. I would just make my content continue on, because these people got too much information on you, and you don't want something to happen to you again. I'm not implying that 32s would do that or Keville would do that. I'm just saying. But if you continue down this path, you're gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, and that's just the way I feel about it.
Like, I can read it, but the point of not saying nothing, and to be honest, 1,000%, man, I've been getting money. I've been who I was. Like, I didn't need CJ So Cool to help me get anywhere in life. Like, I always been like this type shit. I just look at it like everybody got to realize, like, some people just around and don't want to see you really win at all. Especially if it's like they feel like they've been in the game longer than you, and you come and just take their shit all the way over. Niggas be like, damn, this nigga came and fucked me over. You know what I mean? So it be like that type shit.
Oh, man.
It be like that.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. CJ on 32s passed him. Bandman Keville been past CJ. It's everybody in that picture, even while Omi is in jail still. He still passed CJ So Cool. And CJ So Cool is slowly sinking. The way that Keville described CJ So Cool, I honestly don't think CJ So Cool can ever get back to the top like he was. Because he just don't have the common sense. I didn't know that he didn't have that much knowledge. Let's continue, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But like I said, man, this ain't really like no superly like diss to the nigga and nothing like that. Cause like I said, I know like a whole lot of information. That's what I do. Like, I be waiting on niggas to say something, cause I get a rush out of shit, and I can make sure I get a lot of info on niggas and shit like that. So
look, ain't that crazy? Ain't that what I just told y'all? Keville's so cold with it that he telling you to your face. Anybody that associate with him, he always gonna have info just in case in the stash. You feel me? Just in case. That's how you gotta move. Cause there'll be snakes wanting to take you out of your position. And that's not being a bad friend. That's just being aware of your surroundings and making sure you got backup plans for everything just in case y'all fall out. And stuff get dirty.
Just letting y'all know. That's what I think. It had something to do with the kids getting removed and the loans that he took. And we didn't put no gun to him and make him sign no papers. We didn't force the nigga to sign no papers. We didn't, you know what I mean? If I take a loan, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm never going to be that type of nigga to sit there and say, man, if you wouldn't have been hanging out with this guy, he wouldn't have. That's weird as fuck to say that. Like, or just anything. Like, I'm just not ever gonna blame another person for what I'm doing. Like, your own actions. It's just like the nigga scamming somebody doing a raffle or some shit and was like, well, if I would have never hung out with him, I would have never scammed nobody with the raffle, because he was scamming, so I thought that I'll do the raffle and I'll scam. No, nigga, I wouldn't do that. It's goofy. So sometimes you gotta take accountability. You feel me? But I mean, just keep watching. Like, man, just keep watching. It's gonna catch up to you. This shit real. Yeah, we in Colombia right now with it though, right now, traveling, man. Like I said, just made $715,000 today. I wanna wake up. Another $2 million in the account. Just bored, chilling. We about to go to Africa in 2 weeks. We finna take about 9-10 girls out there. We definitely created an AI. We created an AI, literally. Hold on. We created an AI, right? And guess what that AI do, y'all? That AI.
All right, we gonna stop it right there, man. He broke down CJ So Cool to the T, man. Listening to 32s, I understood what he said, but I didn't realize the extent of it until Keville really broke it down. Like, this man is really like a child. Oh, man. But thanks for tuning in with me, man. Get in my comment section. I always respond back to the comments. And I'll catch y'all on the next video, man. We out. Peace.